destruction, they have a pretty good argument. We lost about 18,000 buildings in that fire, and in the city 300,000, 100,000 people were left homeless. Now, in terms of human fatalities, the general agreed upon number is about 300 people perishing in the fire. Well, certainly any fatality is a tragedy. When you consider a fire of that magnitude burning for that duration, we actually lucked out. So in terms of lives lost, we weren't the biggest fire in history. In fact, we weren't even the biggest fire that night. That distinction belongs to the small, God-fearing lumber community of Peshtigo, Wisconsin, about a 5-hour drive north of here. They had very similar conditions to Chicago that summer, and that night some of the townsfolk were walking home from church, and they reported hearing a rumbling in the forest. They turned around. Next thing they knew, the entire village was engulfed in a fireball, and over 1,000 people perished in Peshtigo in a community of 2,000. But Peshtigo would eventually recover, and I think you could tell by Chicago's skyline, we did a nice job of recovering as well. After all, the stockyards and the railway yards were southwest of the city. They were unscathed by the fire. Most of the heavy industry was west of the river. That was untouched.